What's up, guys? Welcome to part 4 of building Hoth in Lego. Now, again, like I said last video, it has been a long time since I did a Hoth update, and mainly just due to that reason. Again, I'm not really going to come up with excuses. Like I said in the last video, there was Brick Fair Virginia, which of course took away time from me obviously building, and then just some other stuff that came up. But honestly, after Virginia, and then me kind of going hard at another mock, I hit kind of like the slump where I just didn't want to build. So honestly, it's my fault, my mistake, for not really just building more than I should have. So again, I apologize. I know you guys have been asking, where's the next update have been. This is actually kind of a big video. It's kind of pivotal actually, because there's a lot of stuff that I have decided to, I want to say change. I'm not really changing that much to the mock. Some of the ideas that I had, I am changing, that I haven't incorporated in yet. So what you see now is not going to change at all, but some of the ideas that I did have is going to change for the future updates. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to talk about those new ideas that I had and kind of show you where I'm going to incorporate these new ideas. So this is where we left off last time. Again, not that much progress. Now what I plan on doing today is I definitely want to get this base plate done. I mean, this is really kind of irritating me. I really want to get this base plate done, but I would like to get out to about here where this first foot is, and then have enough room to put the down ATST right here. I think that'd be really cool. I'd also like to fill in these gaps too with, I'm probably gonna use the ice cream pieces to fill it in, because I think it'll be different, because most people use like studs and stuff, and I'll probably use ice cream pieces because that's just different than everybody else's. Before an update, my buddy Noah, or H2 Brick, actually came over from Germany, and he was looking at the mock, and he said that he didn't like the 1x6 tiles in here, which is, I get. It's kind of bigger tiles, too long. So from now on, throughout the mock, I plan on doing mainly just 1x2s and 2x2s. I think it'll look better, and then also incorporating some more, maybe some more plates, like these patches or something. I am going to need to get more 1x1s though. Alright, so the new ideas that I had for this mock, one of the biggest things really is right here. I said that I was going to do like this kind of rock mountain slope thing or whatever. That's not going to be a mountain anymore. The idea that I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to do a like kind of rebel like communications array type thing right here. And the reason why I'm changing it is because I'm actually incorporating this mock into an Empire-like collab. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this collab because I don't even think it's supposed to even be talked about publicly. I'm not going to go into more depth about the collab or anything and what it's about. And the plan over here is still going to be pretty much the same. It might change slightly, but I do plan on having some turrets over here. And I might have like a smaller trench, kind of like this one, but it's just with the turrets. I'm not sure though, but I do think it would be cool to have like a smaller secondary trench or something back there with some turrets. I think that'd be a different twist, but I also like the idea of the communications array just because it's different. No one's really done that before. So if I did a rock, or a big mountain, it'd kind of be like your typical, Hoth that you normally see. And I kind of want mine to stand out a little bit more where, when people see it, they're like, oh, that's Brick Productions Hoth. And what I'm doing is doing this communications array, not only for the collab, but also for people to kind of have this more distinct to it being my mock, if you guys get what I'm saying, because it will be different, will be very different. As of that, pretty much everything else is going to stay the same. That's really going to be the only thing that's going to change. I'm actually happy about this change. I'm pretty excited to build that communications array, but that will probably come in very last. Like, that will definitely be in like the last episode probably, if I had to guess. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get onto the time lapse of me sitting out the train, so it's basically going to be the same as, the last two time lapses? I think it's going to be pretty much the same. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to building into this time lapse. Alright guys, so now that we've finished the time lapse, I guess we'll go ahead and get on to what exactly I did. I'm going to kind of break down exactly what I built in the time lapse, because there was definitely some stuff after reviewing the footage that was kind of like, not questionable, but kind of confusing on what the hell was going on. Like right here, what I was doing was pretty self-explanatory. It's basically the same thing as this. The only difference was I used the 1x2 tiles throughout, and then I didn't pick up any of the slopes, if you noticed, because I kind of wanted to change up a little bit of the terrain, especially getting closer to the walker. I don't know, I wanted to go with a different little twist. I'll probably pick up the slopes again, like kind of coming up through here and stuff. Maybe back there behind where the ATST is going to be kind of downed at. So yeah, I did do the outline of the ATST as well. I don't know if I got that on time-lapse though, I can't remember. So that's kind of the rundown there, but right here was, what I was doing right here with the walker was, when I was reviewing the footage, I was thinking, man, like everybody watching this is probably not gonna know what the hell I'm doing. If you guys notice, I was constantly picking up this walker and moving it around. I probably picked it up about 20 times. And I probably just looked like a madman going around the room with a walker, because I was holding the walker with one hand, and then the other hand I was building. But no, basically what I was doing was, before the video started, the walker was, the feet was like on the base plate part right here. It was going to be like too low to the ground if I kept it there. If you guys can kind of visualize, you guys can see it in my previous videos of how it looked like. In fact, this is actually the beginning of this video. So what I did was I extended these plates out, and then I built up brick over, up top about 2 high, and then I put the feet on top of that. And I think that's a perfect height to where it needs to be. And then it also gives it enough room to where the feet is kind of implanted into the snow. So that's the idea there of what I'm doing. So that's why it probably looked really stupid with me just picking up the AT-AT constantly over and over and over again. I got to pretty much where I wanted to get to actually in this video. This is pretty much where I wanted to get, because it's right before we get into implanting the feet into the snow, and then also making that crashed ATST. Another thing that I did off camera was, actually I'm really excited to talk about this, is I did incorporate those ice cream pieces that I've been talking about, scattered where the downed snowspeeder is. So this looks really authentic now. It looks, you know, very more realistic than what it was. So I'm really digging this look. This is exactly approximately 100 ice cream pieces right here. That's in this area to make it look like it crashed. From far away it looks good, from up close it looks good. So I'm really pleased with that. But I did do that off camera, so I thought I'd talk about that a bit. And I'm just happy on how that turned out. In the next video, I'd like to get this base plate done. Honestly, that'd be nice. But really, I want to get the ATST out of the way. Really want to get these front 2 feet implanted in, mainly in the first video, or not, excuse me, the next video. But I'd like to get this whole base plate done, because if I got this whole base plate done, then it'd literally only leave half of this base plate left, and this one shouldn't take that long, to be honest. But I'd like to do it last. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's Brick Productions, signing off.